there is a lot of stuff going down in St. Louis right now with the St. Louis Cardinals. Alleged.
It ain't the humidity, it's the stupidity.
They're being investigated by the FBI for allegedly hacking into the Houston Astros database and stealing information.
Somebody told me this yesterday while I was watching the Nuggets draft prospects work out, and I thought they were, I know what term I want to use, I thought they were teasing me. And I said, you're teasing me.
Well, not only had we never heard of anything like this before, but it's the St. Louis Cardinals. This, stellar organization. This organization has been the best in baseball over the last 11 years.
Sure.
And historically, you can make a case they're the best National League franchise ever. They've won more World Series titles.
Mm-hmm.
But since 2004, the Cardinals have won 50 more regular season games than any other team in baseball, more postseason games than any other team in baseball, including the Giants, who have 3 World Series wins. Are you calling a timeout on me?
No.
And
I'm walking like an Egyptian.
And really the only cities or fan bases that have disliked the Cardinals through the years are the Cubs fan base, because Cubs fans see the Cardinals as a rival, and Kansas City Royals because they're right down the road.
Yeah.
Everybody else has always loved the Cardinals. You could get them on KMOX, for all those years.
Yeah.
If you were out west, if you were back east, they were a favorite team. The Cardinals. You know this because your newspaper wrote about this when the Rockies came into existence. There were more Cardinals fans in this city and this state than fans of any other team when the Rockies came into existence. A popular team, a very good organization, they're taking a hit now.
Okay, so this is why my hands were like this, because I was trying to be careful of what I was going to say.
This is what does it?
There are
you know what would work better? This.
Yeah, I know. Cardinals. And furthermore, Belichick. And furthermore, who says if you're not cheating, you're not trying? So no. What I was trying to be careful about was these are accusations. I mean, I don't know all the facts. I don't know how high up in the organization it goes. I don't know exactly what they stole. I mean, I don't know whether it was, PayPal or porn or what they were trying to get. I don't know, or just, draft information. But if it's true, then what strikes me is this. You talked about, well, in the last 10, 12 years, they're the model franchise in baseball. Well, in the last 10, 12 years, who's the best franchise in the NFL?
New England Patriots.
Okay.
Good point.
Okay.
Are you saying you can't win if you don't cheat? Is that what you're telling me, Mark?
I'm saying that if you're looking for sports for integrity, you're probably looking in the wrong place.
Yeah.
If you're looking for sports for compete, try to get an edge any way you can, then you're looking in the right place. So if the Cardinals hacked into the Astros, the only thing that surprises me is the Astros are doing very well this year, and I'm happy for the Astros. It gives the poor little Rockies hope, maybe.
But before this,
they're terrible. So why are you hacking into the Astros account? To find out how to lose 100 games in a year?
You would think they would crack into the Giants account the Yankees account.
They're right. Or I don't know. Somebody's account that has more interesting stuff.
Boy, there's going to be some you-know-what going down in this, too. There are going to be people fired. There are going to be major fines. Draft picks, maybe, taken away from the Cardinals, if all of this is true.
Okay, if it's true, what would you do? I mean, how serious of allegations are the... and the reason I want to ask you the question is because you truly do love baseball. And baseball, to me, I'll be honest, is a good excuse for a nap on the couch on Saturday. There's 2 sports that are really good for naps, golf and baseball. and so, that's my primary purpose of both sports. Yeah. It's like, but you do love baseball, so how much does this tear at your heart or your gut or whatever?
Oh, Mark, like you, I've been covering sports for so long
You're
now.
just jaded.
I am jaded. And I've heard about so much cheating, whether it's Lance Armstrong or female East German swimmers or PEDs in baseball or Bill Belichick. And to me now it's the water off a duck's back. I kind of ignore it. Do I like to see it? No, I don't like to see it. What bothers me is there are still kids who use athletes as role models and what?
Well, now, okay, and then those kids are nuts.
Well,
I mean,
well, the parents need to do a better job of telling them not to use athletes as role models.
we live
look,
in a society
listen.
where people pretend to be a different race.
Well,
now I'm
here's
supposed
the
to be
deal.
shocked
Here's the
that,
deal.
that the Cardinals hack into the
Sports
Astros.
are supposed to be our escape from the mundane and from the bad, from the front page. Who was it that said, I always read the sports page first because that's the section of accomplishments?
Me, and that's exactly how I've always written.
So that's
Or
what
maybe not.
bothers me about this. I mean, sports is now swimming around in the same muck and mire and mud as every other thing in life.
Because we had
Politics, business. I mean,
and actually,
everybody cheats.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody cheats, but that's what I've tried. Really, what I've tried to do throughout my career is to say, you know, the remarkable thing about sports is that the guy may be able to hit the baseball a real long way or run around the track really fast, but outside of that, the guy or the woman is really not any different than you and me.
Yeah.
We have the same problems, the same flaws, the same everything. And so I think that's what's exciting about sports is that the shortstop, whose life is a mess except when he hits the field, is great on the field. And that's the one place in his life where he can really shine.
There used to be an innocence and a purity about sports, and it's just not there anymore.
Okay, but I got, you know,
True.
I love music.
True.
I love rock and roll.
Okay.
As you can just see by looking at me.
Wasn't there a song?
I love rock and roll. But, you know, and that I live the rock and roll
So put
lifestyle.
something in the jukebox, baby. Yeah.
But here's the deal, is I don't expect my rock and roll singer to be my role model unless you need to know how to roll one. But so I don't expect my
They're
sports.
not on stage under the influence of PEDs.
Yeah,
it's something else.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, so I love the art, not the artist, and I love the achievement, not the athlete.
It's just getting harder and harder to separate the two. You know that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's everywhere. You
But
can't
I got
help
no
read-
problem with
You can't
that.
help reading about it. You can't help hearing about it.
People say I'm cynical and negative, and I'm not at all. If the Cardinals did cheat, does this surprise me?
You're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I'm the most positive guy you've ever met. I was just telling Bill Hanslick that yesterday, and he laughed.
That segment full of BS is sponsored by the Blake Street Tavern. 3 bars under one roof, 18,000 square feet, so you have plenty of room to roam around, and 60 HD TVs, so whatever you want to watch, they'll put it on for you. It's Blake Street Tavern. It's a couple blocks north of Coors Field on Blake, and it has been named Denver's best sports bar 3 years in a row by Westward. It's the Blake Street Tavern at 23rd and Blake, the best sports food in town.